how will the Bulls rookie point guard Coby White fare in his first year? What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA, and here to talk some Chicago Bulls. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? And make sure to turn on my post notifications because I do talk a lot of Bulls on this channel by clicking the bell icon down below, and follow me on my social media. I tweet a lot, so you're going to want to follow me on my Twitter and also follow me on my Instagram. Links down below and on the screen for that. So with that being said, you guys see the title. Here to talk a little bit about Coby White, our coveted point guard now that we drafted at number 7, and kind of discussing how he's going to fare in his first year. And I'm going to try to project out his numbers. I really haven't done a video like this, but I might just do it for, of course, the entire Bulls core, if you will. But I'm going to start with Coby White because, like I said, a lot of Bulls fans want to know about him, how he's going to do. Will he be the starting point guard for the Bulls in his first year? Let's see. I will discuss all of that and more. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as mentioned, the Bulls did draft Coby White at number 7, and I was a big fan of that selection. You can hear my thoughts when the Bulls initially selected him in my recent videos. I have that posted. But I want to get more in depth into Coby White and kind of project out what I see from him his rookie season. Now, a lot of this could change based on what happens in free agency. So I'm kind of, putting the cart before the horse here because I'm actually projecting the Bulls not to add any sort of significant upgrade at point guard. I think Coby White is going to be their guy. They're going to give him every opportunity to earn that starting job. They have lost hope in Chris Dunn, and they basically see Coby White as the guy. I know Bulls fans would think, how can they expect that right away? Well, first of all, we drafted him at number 7, which is a pretty high pick. And fun fact, the Bulls, this is the 3rd year in a row they drafted a player at 7. Previous to, we took Wendell Carter Jr. and Lauri Markkanen. They both turned out pretty well. Of course, Wendell didn't play a lot last season, but I do have big hopes and expectations for him. So with Coby White, how do I see him faring in his rookie season? So like I said, I don't expect the Bulls to add a point guard that's going to take a lot of minutes from him. I'm expecting them to add like a veteran point guard, a Corey Joseph type, Ish Smith, if you will, who's really going to be a backup. And I think Coby White will be given the reins to the starting job. Now, of course, John Paxson has come out and said that it's going to be a competition. They have to say that, but he's going to get every opportunity, like I mentioned, to win that starting job, and I believe he will. Now, if he doesn't, everything, of course, goes out the window, and if the Bulls sign a big-time free agent, which usually doesn't happen, like a D'Angelo Russell, again, everything goes out the window. So this is under the assumption that we don't pull the trigger or we don't add a big-time player at the point guard position, and we go into the season with Coby White kind of at the starting helm. And so what do I see from Coby White? First of all, again, really like Coby White. I think he's a very good player at North Carolina. He averaged about 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds a game. Shot about 35% from 3. He's a good shooter, good scorer, really good in the pick and roll, very fast, can play up tempo, and he's got good size. He's about 6'5", about 190. So they're saying that he could play both positions. Now his vertical and his reach and all of that stuff isn't as great. Like his wingspan is apparently not that great, but I do think he has dual position eligibility, but primarily he's going to be our point guard. So when I compare him to a guy like Chris Dunn, what did Chris Dunn average his first year with the Bulls? He averaged about 13 points and around 6 assists. So again, nothing great, nothing special. With Coby White, again, if we are expecting and projecting him to start, that means you will get him around somewhere between 25 to 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes is probably on the high end, but somewhere in that range he is going to get. And then as far as points-wise, I'm telling you, Coby White can score the ball, but we do have other guys that are going to be our primary scorers, Lauri Markkanen for sure, and Zach LaVine as well. Those are going to be the 2 guys that are going to score the ball for us. I'm really expecting Coby White to kind of be that third scorer, if you will, and more of a playmaker, okay? So points-wise, I can see somewhere between 10 to 15 points a game. Again, rookie year, so again, you got to learn the NBA game. It's a lot different than college. Defenses are a lot tougher. You're going to go up against, especially the point guard position, the toughest players and the deepest players at the point guard position. Every night you're playing a guy like a Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Mike Conley, guys like that. So it's going to be a challenge for him every night, and I think he's going to get challenged on the defensive end for sure. But I do think he's got enough scoring prowess and a good enough jump shot to average about 10 to 15 points per game. And then assist-wise, he's a good passer. And with the Bulls having, I believe, some good scoring options, namely, like I mentioned, in Zach LaVine and Lauri, I do believe the assist total will be a bit higher than most Bulls fans expect. And, of course, can't forget about Wendell Carter Jr. and Otto Porter as well to round out our starting five. So assists, I'm going to say somewhere between 4 to 8 assists a game. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Now, 8 assists would be fantastic. That would be great. But, again, that's on the high end, okay? And then rebounding-wise, it's not really a point guard. That rebounds, 2 to 4 rebounds, I'll throw that into it. So, to me, it kind of looks like that. So if I were to project out his stats, I kind of get to somewhere around here. So again, like I mentioned, Coby White, 25 to 30 minutes, 10 to 15 points, 4 to 8 assists, about 2 to 4 rebounds. So I'm going to project out about 28 minutes for Coby White, 14 points a game, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, shoot about 44% from the field. He shot like 42%, I think, at UNC, and 33% from three-point line. I think those are reasonable numbers to expect from Coby White. Now, I think that those numbers would put him in contention for Rookie of the Year. Now, I don't expect him to win it, but he's got every opportunity to try to. There is a guy named Zion Williamson in his draft class, so that's going to be very, very difficult to win Rookie of the Year. But these numbers are respectable, and I do think Coby White will make an impact right away for the Chicago Bulls. So that's kind of what I see from Coby White in his first year. Like I said, 14 points, 5 assists, about 3 rebounds a game, and decent percentages from the field and from three. Again, if he does more than that, fantastic. If he does less than that, obviously that's not great. But again, to me, it's going to be all about growth. How does he look? How does he feel on the court with the other Bulls players? To me, he's coming in as a playmaker first and foremost, and then a tertiary scoring option to me, clearly behind Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen. So that is what I'm expecting from Coby White in his first year, around those numbers. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. What are your expectations for Coby White in his rookie season in terms of his statistical output? Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, again, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want me to do this for the other Bulls players heading into this season, I can go ahead and do that as well. So let me know down below. With that being said, that's all I have for today. As always, thanks for watching.